Good afternoon. Welcome again today to A Word for Wednesdays from Panther Springs United Methodist Church. I am Pastor Cindy, and again today we're going to take a look at one of the hymns that we are going to be singing at Panther Springs this Sunday. And the hymn that we're going to take a look at today is one of my favorites. It is I Stand Amazed in His Presence. That song was written in 1905 by Charles H. Gabriel. Gabriel grew up on a farm in Iowa, and he was one of 7 children. He grew up around music, and he knew that at the age of 15 that he wanted to be a songwriter, an aspiration that his mother encouraged. So while working all day on the farm, he would compose the melodies in his head, and then he would write them that evening. Composing somewhere between 7,000 and 8,000 songs, he became one of the most prolific composers of gospel songs of his day. Gabriel's musical activities ranged from teaching in singing schools to authoring texts, composing songs, anthems and cantatas, and editing song collections, as he was associated with the leading gospel song publishers of his day. In the early 1900s, he was considered the king of gospel music. He wrote words and music for a number of hymns used by popular evangelists of his day, such as Billy Sunday. Charles's hymns reflected a change in the style of gospel music, where previously in the 1800s, hymns were deeply theological and often meditative. But with the revivals of Moody and Sunday, Christians learned to love songs that were fun to sing and highly energetic and were easy to remember. Many people approached him to write the melody for their words, and some of those hymns include His Eye is on the Sparrow, Send the Light, The Old Rugged Cross, Crown Him with Many Crowns, and Away in a Manger. And while we don't know the exact inspiration for I Stand Amazed in the Presence, we do know that the words and the melody. And we do know that the song of gratitude and praise for the atoning death of Jesus was his personal interpretation of Luke's account of Jesus' sweating blood in the Garden of Gethsemane, a portion of the Passion narrative that is not included in the other Gospels. So let's listen to these words and let them soak into our heart.
I stand amazed in the presence of Jesus the Nazarene, and wonder how he could love me, a sinner condemned unclean. How marvelous, how shall ever be. How marvelous, how wonderful is my Savior's love for me. He took my sins and my sorrows. He made
So I hope listening to that song is a reminder for you of truly how marvelous and how wonderful God's love is for us. That He loves each of us personally, individually, and amazingly. Will you pray with me? Holy God, we thank you for your marvelous, your wonderful love that is never ending, love that goes on forever, and love that never turns its back on us. And I pray that as we go throughout the rest of this day and all of our days, that we will remember how marvelous and how wonderful your love is for us. Amen. So have a good day, and we will see you again next Wednesday.